A lot of uncertainties went on behind us. What with the US-China deal, and more importantly, truce at the LOC as well. So, not just our markets, which managed to hold on almost about 4% in the move yesterday. We are back at those almost 25,000 levels. But overnight, you had a great handover from the US equity markets as well. You had the Dow surging over 1,100 points. The S&P spiked up about 3%, and it's managed to cut its year-to-date losses now to just under 1% as well. The dollar has been holding on, and that's been gaining ground, and oil has managed to retreat from its two-week highs as well. The dollar index, however, it continues to hover around the one-month high, that of 101.6. Trump is now saying that China has agreed to remove the non-tariff barriers. U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent is saying that he's going to be meeting Chinese officials again. BOJ staying cautious on U.S. tariffs, keeping rate hike path, and U.S. futures are holding pretty steady even this morning as well. So even after that mammoth move, it seems like there could be some more ammunition for the equity markets to move forward. So yeah, the question is this the peak of all good news?
So Aisha, it's a magical kind of a setting for where a month ago nothing was going right, now looks like nothing could go wrong. That's what markets are. I mean, all the concerns have got magically addressed, and market move yesterday, in a sense, is a clear indication of what the what the excitement or what the level of participation is. Now, Aisha, this classic sign, which is that markets always climb the wall of worry and they come down on the ray of hope. Are we at the peak of good news? Now, I don't want to sound bearish right in the morning, but all I'm putting is I'm putting the blocks together. For markets to go higher now, what could be the next trigger? I cannot find any. If there are no triggers, then how much more can the market rally in this leg of the rally? And third is there still short covering or the FOMO left in the market? And fundamentally, where do we stand? Yahi sawal hai, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
What else?
What else, and where is it that we're going to move in from here? It was a picture-perfect Monday with that 4% move coming in, and the Nifty alone, we managed to scale up nearly about 1,000 points towards close, and we managed a comfortable close above the 25,000 print when it came to at least the Nifty futures, and just a whisker away really for the Nifty spot. But the question is, could the markets have more leg? Could we see a larger DI participation today? Because yesterday was a bank holiday, and will the markets march up forward from here, or will they think that there is a near-term top now, because all the good news that you could anticipate and expect is pretty much out there?
So when you see a price action like this, it does not pause in one day. So I don't think we are in for a very ugly kind of a reversal. Second, if you've not participated in this rally, what do you do now? I think some trading gains are still left on the table, but they are not very large. 3, 4, 5% maximum is what you would get now from these levels. Third, fundamentally, how much more can you justify this market? And that's where I think, another 4, 5% more, and then fundamentally this market, both in the small and the mid cap space, I think will start looking expensive. What may change? I guess a lot of these beaten down small and mid cap stocks which did not participate, where there were concerns which were really centered around valuations and earnings, where the participation, where the selling by the local crowd was there, I think they really make a comeback. But I think next 2 or 3 days, the Johnny come lately crowd should be active. You will see not powerful gains, but you may see some kind of an uptrend which may continue. The FOMO in the market is still very high, so that will keep the bulls at a bay. But to make a case that, okay, this is like a, time to just get, there is some kind of an, bravado move which is around the corner, and this is just going to go from strength to strength, looks highly unlikely. Both locally and globally now, markets are running out of what could be called as triggers. And for a market, let's look at that graphic, and I just want to establish it. We are using the term, are we at the peak of good news? Let's look at it. And then I'll go to Kunal after that. Is this peak of good news? Yeah. So what did we have in April? Tariffs, geopolitical concerns, FI selling, crude was not behaving itself. We had weakness in the rupee. What do we have now? Tariff war is over, geopolitical concerns are over, rupee seems to be stable, and clearly in terms of the dollar index came down from 104, 105 to 100.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.